I can't believe I'm just walking around holding this bollard. What is my life? This officially means that I've smuggled this Alberta bollard across provincial lines. Welcome to my Canada vlog. You joined me on the second day of my road trip from Calgary to Winnipeg. On that day, I took a day trip out to Banff National Park and was exploring the mountains up there. There were two main reasons for doing this road trip. One, because I like traveling to random new places, and two, because I'm also a high pointer and I wanted to go to the highest points of Saskatchewan and Manitoba. But as you might know, the trip took on another insane objective very quickly. I'm really excited to share this trip with you guys, so make sure to leave a like on the video and let's get into it. By the way, I highly recommend watching with subtitles on. It gets pretty windy at some points, and also the microphone on my phone is kind of messed up, so apologies for that, but the subtitles should help. Alright, hopefully you can hear me over the waterfall, but yesterday I was just exploring downtown Calgary, so I got in like 12 miles walking around. Really cool city, honestly. I loved it. Went up to the top of Calgary Tower. I forget exactly who it was, but shout out to whoever recommended Alumni Sandwiches. That place was awesome. Tomorrow, the real part of the road trip begins. I'm driving all the way to Regina via the highest point in Saskatchewan, so it's going to take like 8.5 hours. It's going to be fun though. Yo, I stopped by the Alberta welcome sign, and there was just a bollard laying in the ground. This thing is huge. It's like almost as tall as me. I'm 6'1". I can't believe I'm just walking around holding this bollard. What is my life? I really want to take this home with me, but I don't have a checked bag and there's no way it even fits in a suitcase. This thing is huge. Look at this. Okay, I think I have a better idea for what to do with this bollard. I'm gonna bring it with me all the way to Manitoba and I'm gonna plant it in the ground somewhere. The hope is the Street View car goes past sometime and you guys get pranked and you can just know that it was my doing. It doesn't even fit in this car. How am I gonna do this? I can't believe this is happening, but we're gonna prank some people. It's gonna be great. Everyone got their seatbelts? Hey, put on your seatbelt. With the Alberta bollard safely wedged in the back seat of my rental car, I went back to Calgary for the night and got ready for the first leg of the road trip. Alright, I'm on my way back to Calgary. I had to pull over to look at this mountain. Dude, the mountains here look so crazy. Like, look how sharp that peak is. Canadian Rockies, easily top 3 coolest places I've ever seen. This is amazing, man. Good morning, everybody. It's apparently Victoria Day here in Canada, and things are closed. Costco gas was closed, so I had to pay a little bit extra for gas, which is always unfortunate. But I'm just somewhere southeast of Calgary right now, heading towards Medicine Hat, which is my first stop before the Saskatchewan high point. It's so weird when I'm traveling now, because this doesn't even feel like a new place to me. Like Alberta, I've seen so many times in GeoGuessr. I was driving past all the range road signs, and I'm like, yeah, I know those. Like, it didn't look foreign or weird at all to me. It's kind of a weird feeling, like you feel like you know a place that you've never been to before. Anyway, though, I gotta get on the road, heading to Medicine Hat. I'm gonna try this local shawarma fast food chain. Hopefully it's good, and I'll check back in then. Alberta bollard's still chilling in the back seat here. I just stopped here in Brooks to use the bathroom. The whole place kind of smells a little bit like cow shit, but you know, it's a nice little town. About an hour to go to Medicine Hat. I'm hungry. I'm excited for my shawarma. Canadians, I'm curious, what do you guys think of this place? I've never heard of it, but I think it's kind of a big chain here. Anyway, I got the chicken shawarma wrap. Let's see how it is. Yeah, it's pretty good. Got the medium spice option, pretty solid. After my lunch in Medicine Hat, the journey to the high point took me away from the Trans-Canada Highway and onto some pretty small roads out in the Cypress Hills. On the way to the Sask High Point. Now, don't imitate what I'm doing, guys. I only feel comfortable filming right now because there's nobody around. I'm trying to be very careful, but yeah, making my way there. I'm like 70 kilometers away right now, but you can see it's still pretty cloudy, raining a little bit, but really beautiful rolling hills out here as we get close to the Sask border. Not sure how well it comes across on camera, but guys, this view is insane. It's so beautiful here. Much cooler than I expected, to be honest. Look at that, man. Also, of course, we got the big beef cows chilling over there. Hell yeah. The scenery out here was truly something incredible and something I wasn't expecting at all, so it was a really pleasant surprise. After dozens of kilometers of tiny dirt roads, I finally made it to the field, which is the high point. Well, this road is the border between Alberta and Sask. We got some Saskatchewan Crime Stopper sign here, so pretty anticlimactic way to enter the province. More importantly though, this officially means that I've smuggled this Alberta bollard across provincial lines. Well, the high point is somewhere over there. I remember seeing online there's a sign somewhere here along the fence, but I don't see it. Well, in any case, I'm at the highest point in Saskatchewan. Let's go. I guess maybe this sign can be used as evidence that I was here. That's surely distinct to this place. But yeah, I don't see the sign anywhere. I'm gonna look one more time and then I'm gonna get going. Little disappointed it's not here, but one last look. We'll see. All right, checked again. Don't see the sign, but there is this cool view over there. You can see the edge of the hill. So you can tell that we're up on like a big plateau thing. So yeah, the high point is just in the field over there. And then that's looking back into Alberta. The journey back to the main highway was just as scenic, and soon enough I ended up at the Saskatchewan welcome sign and kept on driving through to Moose Jaw. The Canadian prairies have such fire town names like Moose Jaw. I was in Swift Current earlier and then I ate lunch in Medicine Hat. Like, what are these names, man? Anyway, Moose Jaw, not much to see here. There's a park where you're not allowed to ride your bike or have dogs, so I don't really get the point of the park. After a long day of driving, I finally made it to Regina, where the plan for tomorrow was to explore whatever the city had to offer. I'm here in downtown Regina, and it kind of feels like I'm the only person here who isn't from here, but it's kind of a cool city. This reminds me a lot of like Bismarck, North Dakota, if it got 3 times bigger. It's kind of like that. Yeah, this has been a very interesting city. Weird just walking around when everyone clearly is here working or doing errands or whatever, but I'm like the only tourist here. Kind of weird. Yo, someone get the Google car to come here. Flooded World Gold right here. I'm gonna pretend I'm a trekker. Actually, I'm not gonna walk through that. I'm walking back to my car right now, and I keep forgetting that I just have an Alberta Bollard in the back seat. I know you guys are all anxiously waiting to see me plant that in Manitoba. That's tomorrow. As for what's next here in Regina, I'm gonna go check out this park. They apparently have a nice view of the city skyline and museums and stuff, so I'm gonna go walk around there and then probably go check out a local brewery, get some pizza. I wanna rest up, wake up early, and just get driving all the way to the Manitoba High Point. I got a long way to go, guys. This museum has all these exhibits of Saskatchewan landscapes. I'm studying for GeoGuessr. It's actually really cool here. Recommend it. Royal Saskatchewan Museum, guys. Come check it out. This place is actually so cool. Look at this dude. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. It's actually kind of weird. I'm like the only person in this exhibit right now. In this cool park in Regina, it's very hilly here. It's a secluded area, like all the main parking and stuff is like way over there. So this is kind of a cool, secluded little private place. I'm surprised there aren't more people out here like making use of the space. This is really cool. I understand why no one's here now. Mosquitoes. There's a lot of mosquitoes. I decided to get one of these scooters because I'm super bored here. This is actually the first time I've ever used one of these scooters in my life, so hell yeah, got the helmet. This thing just locked me out of riding because it thinks I'm on a footpath. This is literally a road, and now I can't ride it. That wrapped up my day exploring Regina, and the next day was another long leg of driving all the way to Winnipeg. Morning, guys. Heading off to Winnipeg today. Just wanted to show you guys this on the trash can here. Shout out to the Discord members. You guys know that logo very well. But yeah, got a pretty rural drive ahead of me. Most of it is not going to be on the Trans-Canada Highway because the high point in Manitoba is so far away from anything. So I got to go pretty far north. Definitely going to be a scenic route, but we have Mr. Alberta Bollard chilling back there, ready to be planted 2 provinces away. I'm excited. This poor bollard is very, very far from home. Successfully made it to Manitoba. Super excited, heading to the high point right now. I'm gonna find a place to plant my bollard, my Alberta bollard, and then gonna make it over to Winnipeg. It's looking super dark up ahead. I'm a little worried it's either gonna start pouring or that the roads are completely muddy up ahead. How about both? It's actually hail. Oh God, this is very bad. The conditions on the roads out here were pretty horrible, and I was definitely worried of getting stranded because I think technically I was supposed to have a provincial park pass. I did not have one of those, so I was worried that if I got stuck and needed help, I'd get in some kind of trouble. But as it turned out, there was basically no one in this park, so everything worked out okay. Baldy Mountain, that's the high point. Woo! There's no way this comes across well on camera, but it is so beautiful here. The mist, the lake, the trees. Oh my God, man. Dude, this is actually insane. Holy crap. Well, there's not much of a view, sadly, but here we are at the top of Baldy Mountain. This is an old ranger's cabin, and then the lookout tower here, which probably won't get much of a view, but I'm gonna go check it out anyway. I'm the highest person in Manitoba. Yeah, not much of a view from up here, but it's weirdly beautiful. Definitely something unique. Of course, it would have been really cool to see far away across the hills, but this is cool too. The sign is not at the top of the mountain, actually. It's here at the entrance to the road, but still cool. Really is a shame about the weather. It's just like mud. All right, I'm somewhere in Manitoba. I'm not gonna share where, but I'm gonna try to plant the bollard here. So I didn't really think this through. I tried to just wedge it into the ground here, but it's not wet enough to do that. So I don't really know what to do, honestly. Wherever I end up putting this, it's not gonna look official. If anyone gets this location on GeoGuessr, they're just gonna be like, why is that bollard awkwardly placed in this random thing? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I'm trying very hard to not give away anything, but it's in the ground. And this is Manitoba. I hope the Street View car comes past and you guys get pranked. Low-key, where I am right now, I can totally see this passing for Alberta as well. Like with the trees, I really don't want to give this away, but I really think it could prank somebody. What I will say though is this is definitely a road that will get updated in the future. Like I have zero doubt the Street View car will be back very soon. So hopefully it's still there when it comes past. I'm so excited to see if this actually works. It's actually going to be insane if someone gets pranked by this. I can't wait. All right, I've been on the side of this road for way too long. Time to go. Just leaving the town of Ebb and Flow, Manitoba. Again, Canadian prairies with the insane towns. What's this one we're coming up to here? Bacon Ridge. No way. Dude, what is this? Hey everyone, wasn't sure if I was gonna vlog here in Winnipeg, but really cool view here. I'm at the Forks Market. Like, I didn't realize they had this huge observation tower thing. So that's the market down there. You can kind of see into it in there. And then, yeah, I got this amazing view of downtown. Super unlucky with the weather. I would have much preferred this yesterday when I was up on Baldy Mountain. Exploring Winnipeg for the day was the last goal I had on the road trip, and the day after that, I had to fly back home. Overall, had a great time. I achieved all the goals that I set out to do, and got an Alberta bollard planted in Manitoba, so a huge success. Once again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thanks so much for watching it all the way through. As always, make sure to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.